It's bit. Oh. Well, it's busy here, isn't it? Jesus Christ. What's the FPS is going to be like? Flipping out. Bit crazy around here, isn't it? Damn, it's a bit crazy. Roger that, Dan. I'm getting like 5 FPS though. My FPS is shocking. And now I have to open up Discord to make it even more worse. Oh God. It might be alright time I get out of here. No, I'm going up to 28. Oh, it's raining! Yeah, what's going on with the wheel? Okay, that's weird.
Yo.
How's your fishing trip? You go?
We didn't go, mate.
Oh, okay. Now come.
Just chilling.
Oh, it's just started to rain. It's actually starting to rain in Heathrow.
Go to your menu at the top of the screen a minute.
Why?
Where you can get your camera and all your stuff there.
Yeah, there's none. There's no camera precision at all.
Yeah, no, just go to the top though. So you can see that little bar come to the top of the screen.
Yeah, now I've got the camera open, yeah.
No, you don't want the cameras.
What do you want?
Have you got rid of push back toolbar?
No, that's still there.
Get rid of the push back toolbar.
Yeah, but that some say it's there, some say it doesn't. Don't listen to everyone.
I've got rid of mine, mate, and I'm getting 40 FPS straight. No fluctuation whatsoever.
But I need it though to do the pushback.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You can do it through the plane.
Yeah, but that's crap.
It doesn't matter. It's better. If you want better FPS,
yeah, but to get rid of it, that means I have to restart again, which I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take 10 minutes to restart the goddamn sim. I'm not going to do that.
Where are you flying to here? EDDF?
I'll send you a link. It's called the Kangaroo Tour. I don't know why it's named like that, but yeah, it's from Heathrow to EDDF.
Where is that EDDF?
It's Frankfurt. It's Frankfurt.
That's not far, man.
It's about an hour and 15, hour and 45 minutes.
I've done one before. I went from Santiago to Buenos Aires. I was going to say we could have done... It's too late now because you're set up, but I was going to say we could have done Buenos Aires to Rio de Janeiro. You should see the scenery over there, mate. Oh my God.
This rain looks epic though. What the flip?
Unbelievable.
This rain looks epic. I hope the windscreen wipers work.
The Kangaroo tour. So we're going from Heathrow to Frankfurt and then we'll be going in.
That's it. I haven't planned anything else. And again, at this rate, I'll probably have a sim crash on me.
You won't, you know, I swear. I took pushback toolbar out, mate, and it hasn't half made a difference.
Honestly, truthfully, I don't see much of a difference because I tested this yesterday and had 35 FPS constant.
Where you flying? Easy?
Yep, EasyJet. Oh my
Heathrow.
God. Yeah, I'm at Heathrow now. It's absolutely packed. I'm at gate 562. Absolutely packed. Okay, so brand new aircraft to fly, which means it's going to be a little bit different of how we get all this programmed in.
Can't take it easy from Heathrow, man.
Yeah, why not?
I've just started the sim up, man. I was going to get British Airways or something like that. Heathrow don't, EasyJet don't fly out of Heathrow.
They do today.
Man.
When I checked on AVAA and all that jazz, I had people using EasyJet. I was like, okay. I don't have much liveries installed on. I got EasyJet and that's it.
That's all I've got. I've got EasyJet, TAM. That's about it.
Jesus Christ, look at the raindrops on the flipping window.
So,
When I loaded this up like an hour ago, it wasn't raining. Now it is. Wow. Right,
you get a
controls.
bad performance, are you? Yeah.
I'm getting like 27, 28 FPS.
We don't want no times, we don't want runway analysis, we don't want step climbs, and we don't want E-tops.
Okay, so planned fuel I have is 9540. Right, so let me do this. How many passengers am I carrying?
Yeah, you push back to your bar, mate. I got rid of that.
150, that's good. Put it 0.
Have you got it set to GPU or CPU?
Let it CPU. Okay, so we want to load the aircraft. Let me do this. Oh, there we go. There's the planned fuel, which is in kilo, which is 9540. 9.5. Oh, so you have to do it this way rather than typing it. Can you type it in? It'd be epic if you can type it in. Okay, in tanks 300, blah 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 blah. This is completely different, but should have 9540, not 9500. So there's an option to type it in.
What the hell? Why didn't my flight from before save? Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Oh, it's going to take 25 minutes to load the aircraft. No, 8 minutes. There we go. Better. Take 8 minutes to load her up. Okay, let me get the APU on. Oh, the engine sounds looks terrible. On.
You got Shirley for Heathrow, haven't you?
Nope, it's all default. It is completely default. I don't have. There's no decent scenery for it anyway.
What gate you at, buddy?
I just told you like 10 minutes ago. 562. Crew supplies are on. That's everything I need to do up there. Yes, PAX cockpit looks good. Yep. Yep, is that me or you? My alarm's no, it's me. I'm trying to remember all these chem was saved. What that came up for? Okay, PAX on. The auto. Weather radar, it doesn't work as correctly like it should. That's in standby mode. Identify. Yep. That is good. And we just have to wait for that to align. Takes 10 minutes to align. How's the passengers going? That's epic. You see the passenger list. You see it being.
You click on them and you see names.
Oh yeah, you do too. Mr. Wicker.
If you click on PAX info list, you get all the names on there. You can see what level they are, blues, greens, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah. Put some details into that, haven't they?
Yeah. I had a passenger on my plane and his name was Biggest. Biggest Dickest.
Biggest diggers. What? What? Oh my god. What? I think. What? Who made these names up? Seriously. Wow. Who made all these names up?
Yeah, Biggest.
Jesus
Mr.
Christ.
Mr. Biggest Dickest.
Some pathetic names they've got. Lip. Okay, so my initial climb to begin with is 6,000 feet.
I should be next to you then, to your left.
Roger that.
If you can
Let
see me.
me just do my clicky wickies. CTR, put that to flight plan, put that to there. And then the barrel reference is going to be 100. Set that, be 1,000. Okay, let me have a look from my left or your left.
I can see you, but you're in a Neo.
Huh? I see you, but I'm... Hang on. I see you, but you're a default plane for me.
That's what model matching pants. Oh well.
At least it start raining. Why more doors are closed? I opened 2 cargo doors and now they're closed.
Why is my other Mach 2 not working?
Okay, so the flight plane should be in. Okay, let me go with that one. Okay, config.
Why? Oh, mate. I need to restart the whole shit then.
Fuel load, you do?
Yeah, I mean, me with the Mach 2's not working.
Nice man, you got the Fenix. Yes, you like it so far? Oh no, this is the first flight. I don't know what to say just yet, to be honest. Right, packs and cargo. That is still loading on. 2180 kilo of fuel. Okay, so we do this side first. Init page, and we should. I usually manually do this myself.
Oh my
there we
god.
go.
Clear flight. Clear.
41 cost index for this, baby. Yay. My cruising today is 33. 0. Right, flight number. Minus 47 champs. Okay, flight number. It's going to be EZY. Lots of ones. There we go. Okay, go to flight plan. Last time I checked, the you were taken off at runway 25 left. No, that's a rival, you muppet. 27 white, gonna say. Jesus Christ. Okay, and date to F. Is it me, but the FMC doesn't look that, like, it's not that wide. It's not fat, it's more skinnier. Yeah. Boss weight, fuel. Yep. It's going up still. Good. That's the APU bleed going. 4 minutes to align still. Good. Okay, so we want to go to our... I was going to put all these waypoints in manually, but there was too many. I thought, you know what, forget it.
Start again now. Stupid.
25 left.
Stupid thing, man.
$25 left. Oh, nav.
I'll tell you one thing, you have to do your throttles dead gentle, you know, because it just zooms straight to bloody max power when you go a little tiny bit up.
Doesn't do it for me. And again, I never really actually taxied it.
Power goes straight to about 100% as soon as I move them a tiny bit.
Find that out when I start taxiing then. UNOs. Okay.
This flight ain't gonna take an hour and 8 minutes, you're mad.
Well, I haven't taken off yet. I'm clicking on the buttons to go up and down. It's like so much delayed. What the flip? K3A I need. K.
Simbies. Depart 1805. What? Past 1805, it's 1845.
Zulu time. Were you talking about the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zulu.
Yeah, so it's not 1805.
No,
It's
it's
1845.
it's 17 actually. 17:45 right now.
Zulu.
Yes. UNOK. OK 3.
So Zulu's an hour behind GM.
Yes. Yes. 3 AM. That's weird. I've got my information here, but it's still must be different then, or not updated. Okay, so it must be that one. UNOK 2 Alpha, not 3 Alpha. Huh. I'm gonna select that one then. Terrains is none. Cert. Okay, now I check the flight plan and see how it looks. Oh, okay. That's a long menu. Oh, not allowed because I've got the menu in front, that's why. Remove the menu. Then, clear that baby. It's better. Happy with that approach now. Okay, boarding complete. Yay! I've got some spare seats left. But I got that is fine. Meter is fine. 1000. Yep. Mass and balance. Okay, resend load sheet. Yeah. I need to go into here and look at my messages. I forgot how you receive messages. Oh, load sheet. Okay, 558.2 and for tow 67.5. I have to accept that. On the next page. Okay. Go to Perth. Oh, now I need to do that calculations first, but first I need to do is go to the next page. And we need to load this information. Can I do... No, I can't have to do it manually.
Which?
The fuel part. The init page. Fuel part to put that in. Said FW / said blah 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 blah. So, let's go to here. What's the other page? So it's 58.2. 58.2. WCS and then WCS page. Not familiar with the fuel system. 31.3 I think it is. Oh. 31.3. Okay, there we go. And block fuel is 9.4. Usually in the fly-by-wire mod, you just click the switch next to it and it puts it in for you, but here you have to work it out yourself. There we go. Fuel is in. Wait for that to load. Have I accepted it? Yes. Okay, so once that's done, now we can add our wind information. So time 228.20 8 /22 100 cruise wind. I'm going to insert one lot. Did I say 3.3 that I'm cruising at? I can't remember. Yeah, 3.3. What you been doing other than not going fishing?
Flying. Chilling or flying.
Chilling or flying. Top of descent. Before what? 033. That's 33. This is probably all wrong in a way, but okay. Wind insert. Okay, wind's inserted. Okay, now next step is to work out our takeoff performance. So going to here, departure. This tablet's amazing, you know. So I'm gonna be at 27 right, I think. No, I'm not. 27 right. Yep, it is currently dry. Load the sheet in. Calculate what this is going to give me. Flaps 2 is going to give me. Okay. 153, 153, 145, and terrains is 6,000 feet. That's dope. I'm so used to having the cameras saved for the fly-by-wire mod, and going on to this, it's a bit meh. I forgot what it says now.
No ILS too far left.
Left, yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Left, yeah.
Okay, 1A. UNK 1A.
Right, 153, 153, 154. 53. 53. Oh, bugger.
OK 1 Alpha. I haven't got U and OK 1 Alpha.
54. Okay.
Yes.
Max temperature is 61. We are going to take off at flaps 2 with the trim set at 0.1. 0.1. Incorrect format. We got it in the wrong one. Oh, flaps 2. So it needs to be down. Okay. Down at 0.1. There we go. I've seen double planes now.
Squiggles appear now.
How do you get rid of these lights down here? Over here, isn't it?
10 minutes late. Shit.
Go. Remember to check your messages and accept them. Now, I actually load rival message, anything rival message, no. Best weather actually. GLL Peter, then send that. Next praise. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, making sure I haven't missed anything. Fuel is good. There we go. Message received. What we got? Okay, weather. Check, check, check. Yep, weather's all good. Okay, so then I can do here, switch this baby on.
So this obviously around here is 6,000.
Batteries loaded. We can do now is load our fuel on. Automatic. And I have to go back to the tablet, which is Control 3. We want ground handling services. No, that's not it. Where's the ground handling? Down the settings.
Yeah.
Nope.
In the ground handling services are in, if you go to ground services.
Oh, there we go. It's in the Fenix app. ECA can get rid of. Oh, okay. Once the passenger's boarded, it gets rid of everything for you anyway.
New load sheet.
Good.
Fuel weight is 56.3.
And we can get rid of the exit power. You should, in here you have to turn on the exit power before you turn off the other bits.
56.3. 6.3. 32.4. 32.4.
That's good.
Fuel is
It's good.
61. So it's going to be 61.9 in it. No, 6.9.
What is?
New block fuel.
Yeah, I mean,
6190.
it will say on your eCam screen.
Yeah.
And to get the other information, you look at your messages or your EFB.
Block fuel. Total fuel in tank 6189. So it's going to be 6.1 in it.
Yeah, if you got 6,000 and something, it'd be 6.1. Yeah, 6.1. And you got your top bit done. You said FW / said blah 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 blah. That's all done as well.
Everything's done. Everything's done. A whole lot.
Yeah, I got 558.2 / 31.3. I don't even know it's accurate. Yeah.
APU can go on.
No idea if it's accurate. Oh god, right, GS, get rid of. And cones, get rid of the cones.
Holy crap, see that plane there?
Hey? What plane?
Just crashed.
Well, this is Heathrow. Everyone crashes here. Oh, now you to my right, Dan. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
you want
two.
IDAO?
Not at the, I'm not connected. I can do.
No, I was going to say, if we connect to IDAO, I reckon we turn the multiplayer off.
Yeah, it's.
Or if we connect to IDAO and turn the multiplayer off. You get me?
Yeah.
So we don't see any of these tricks messing around.
We're gonna have ATC on the way, I think. Are we?
Yeah, that's happy days, even better. So I'm up at IVAO and just turn multiplayer off in the sim.
Roger that. Let me connect.
You'll see each other, won't we?
Let me connect then.
Yeah, I'm just connecting now myself, mate. So I've just filed it. Show my flight plan. Departure time in the map must be in the future, so where's departure time? Departure time. Wait, that's taken out that. There is 17:45, so we're going to set that for 18:00.
You said 1, 2, 3, 4. And find the A320.
18:20.
It's the EasyJet style, people.
Flight plan successfully filed.
Yeah, I'm in.
Right, mate, I'm going to turn multiplayer off then now.
Roger
So
that.
I go to general options, data, allow punctuality on, blah 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 blah, real world traffic off, multiplayer off, flying C, go back. Now then I'll just load into IVAO, give me 1 second.
There's some, there's one plane taken off now on runway 27 left.
I get this wrong all the time, core then client, isn't it?
Yeah, open the core first, then the client.
You know, that's the core open.
Yeah. Turn that up a bit. And...
Oh god, I'm opening my business line. There we go. Offline, the call sign is BAW. WS. Change that to A320. And we to 0. And we go to a what?
Right. Is that done?
Right, mate. You should see me now.
What plane? Yay! You see me to your left?
Let me just go out of this. I sure do. And you didn't easy me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in that livery though, I'm in Landor.
Yeah, well, it's whatever you have installed, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it, mate. You just have to just take the good with the bad.
Okay,
and
so...
the bad with the good. APU bleed coming on. You put the APU gen on or do you leave that off?
What, you just turn off the ground power on and then boom.
APU
APU bleed, master SW and your start button, that comes on.
What about the APU gen?
Where's that?
At the top, I'll just switch it off. It was already on before I know it.
Yeah, that comes off. I don't have mine on.
Mate, have you seen what you can do as well?
What's that?
I'll show you now.
Never had my APU gen on in the first place, to be honest.
That's it. Okay. That's all good.
Okay, it's that. What goes 100? That's 100. So checked. It's good. The radar is on.
Have we got control yet?
I can stay on.
EDN center. EDGG. DN center. Where's that?
What, on ATC?
Yeah, 125.680.
What's
EDGG DN center.
EG?
ED.
GG?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is in, that's all the way in Munich area.
Why are we picking that up here?
I don't know, what the, there's no, we're not even in a, well, don't ask me. That's in Munich area, that's in another country.
Is it covered in us?
No, it isn't. That's it doesn't cover us at all. Wow.
So Frankfurt is Frankfurt. Frankfurt.
Right, might as well connect the tag.
Cockpit to ground.
Frankfurt is there. Oh yeah, we got ATC coming into Frankfurt.
Ground. Please cancel pushback
Team
operation.
Toolkit Pro, I will see you later.
Pushback cancelled.
So all we got on the dashboard now is IVAO WebI, Sim Toolkit Pro, and that's it. What do we need?
Pretty much.
No, don't. I want to stay connected, yeah.
Okay, so I'm at stand 567. So going to do is taxi on. We taxi on to Alpha, do we? And then go straight down on Alpha or Delta.
Yeah, mate, yeah. We're going up to 6,000 feet, aren't we? In this
To begin
altitude.
with, yeah. And we need to go through Delta then Alpha. Okay.
Right.
That means I push back to my
Okay.
right.
Oh.
Hey Tom, what's up, my man? Is that the new A320 from... Yes, it is, Tom. It is my man from another father, from another past.
Yeah, I've just requested pushback in the plane, mate. You don't even need Tingo.
Only problem is you have to use your side, left and right. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, that's fine.
EGG Travel MD83 lining up and taking off at 27 right. Okay, with that I'm going to do is select my Eggy Weggies. So we have seatbelt sign on. That's
All
not
the fuel
just yet.
pumps are on. All the fuel
Have
pumps are
our
on.
beacons on. Brakes are set.
Cockpit to ground.
Have you seen what, when you put the wipers on, it clears the rain off the windscreen?
I know, right? Can you give me that, you please?
You do
Okay.
what?
I'm talking to Ton.
What do you want?
I
What are you
want
after, son?
Yeah, what are you after, Ton? You want another lipstick? I wonder if calls actually work. Yeah, I have to start the engine first.
God, we've got a long taxi down there, haven't we?
Well, it's
Ooh,
Heathrow, man. It's Heathrow.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
Come on, push me
Parking
back, will
brakes
you?
are set. You may lift.
Lift!
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Lighten this up a bit. Okay, so what's up, Ton? I like those. Ton did post an image in the trackers room.
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay, cleared for
I
push
commented.
start. Please release parking brake.
Right, releasing parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Does the engine
Commence
start
pushback.
still
You
work?
can start the engines in sequence.
Kinda.
It will start in the sequence.
Right, I'm going to turn up this and start the engine. Oh yeah, baby. The engine's starting. Huh? Oh, going up. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, the engine's starting up, boys. Yes, this is the Fenix. Yeah, the Fenix A320. Hey Dan, look to your left. We both taxi at the same time. That's... Wow.
Can't.
What's up? You can't start your engines? Hey, Green Daz, how's your holiday? No, that program. This is the Fenix A320. What the hell's going on? Oh. Okay. That's weird. Oh, you're back home now. Yeah, it's called Fenix. It's not the software. It's the actual plane called the Fenix. I'm rolling back, and there's no push tag. I'm just rolling back with
Told me, push back,
with,
fuel by, you want to make it do it?
with what do you call it? Gravity.
I might push back to him. Parking brake on. Parking brake is
Parking brake is set.
ground. Please cancel pushback operation.
Roger, start messing around with your plane.
Let me start the secondary engine, please.
Engines on.
Yeah, I'm starting number 2.
Wait for you to piss off, little tug. Put on the taxi light. APU can come off.
Oh, so Green Des, hi, back home. So, you got home today or something? Got back home today?
What's just gone out? Oh, things just gone out, that's what that is on the T-Cash. The T-Cash is
Waiting
worked,
for the...
finally.
Because it does. The other one always worked. I'll put that to neutral in a minute. Well, that's running and settled down. And what to do is put that on. Does the calls announcement work? Oh no, it doesn't.
No.
Taxi, taxi, turn off the APU bleed. Off, that is fine. Put that to neutral, flaps 2. Checked. T-cats and all that just don't come up just yet. And the seatbelt sign. Forward sign, seatbelt sign is on. And now let me see my stats. Oh yeah, all you have to do is arm that to max. And spoilers is armed. Yay! Checklist completed. It's epic. Now let me check my flight controls. No, got home on Tuesday. Okay. Up and down, left and right. What I like about it is I got my airport charts on my EFB next to me. The only problem is when you're looking in front, you don't see your tablet. Okay, so I'm ready to taxi.
I don't even have any airport charts, so I lost it.
You got
Box chart.
chart in the background.
The reason why I don't have them is because I refuse to pay for them.
Yeah.
I don't see why you should have to pay for something for the month. Every month you gotta pay for it. Why?
Oh, what's going on?
It should be free.
Why's my plane moving to the... Why's my plane instant going to the right?
Have you got your... Right, you should be alright now.
Engines are in sync. When you move your joystick left and right, do you see your rudder and your other thing moving at the same time?
No, I just see your wheels moving.
Okay.
You turn it off. You turn your rudder control off when you're taxing. As soon as you're on the runway, you put it on. You want nose wheel steering. You don't want rudders to be steering the plane. You want your nose wheel to be doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you turn it off.
Where?
See where it says, you know, you look down to your left
Yeah.
in your cockpit.
Yeah, so next to the joystick there's a thing there, yeah.
Yeah, press that button that says nose wheel steering.
Yeah, I'm clicking it up and down, but it doesn't do anything.
Just go outside and you should see your tail not moving.
I'm clicking it and it doesn't do anything. It goes up and down, it's still moving both things.
I don't know what's going on there, mate. You've got a dodgy plane, you want to get that into maintenance.
Yeah, I know what's that about.
Yeah, it's maintenance, mate. You've got a dodgy plane there.
There it is. I'm clicking it up and down, it doesn't do anything, unless I have to go into the EFB and click something on the EFB. Where is it? Where would you find that?
I'll tell you what, you got to taxi at low speeds, man, because your plane skids on this wet ground.
Oh, no, tell me about it.
It never normally happens in a plane. It was in this though.
Nope. I saw that somewhere in the system, on the EFB tablet, where you can actually I'm taxiing and flying anyway, so... Under sim settings, where is it? I saw it the other time. Oh, there we go. Under your customized aircraft, you've got DRAM, Matic, something controls. Oh, do you have PED disk tiller switched on?
I don't know, mate. Where? Under aircraft control?
Yeah, we'll go on
So
the one.
what, panel state or settings?
I'm in the controls.
I don't know, mate. I'm nearly at the runway now.
Roger that. Hey,
Roger.
greetings. I got it disabled. The PED disk tiller. I mean, I'm taxiing fine. I think it's just going to... Takeoff's going to be a little bit of a problem.
Can't even see you on SimCity Pro, you on it?
Yeah, because I'm on it. It's running. Yeah, I'm on it.
I can't see you, man.
Zoom
Can't
in.
see you, man.
Zoom
I'm
in.
there, not there. I see me, but I don't see you. I see me, but I don't see you.
I don't know what happened to the taxiway.
The weather's atrocious, mate.
Well, this plane is being used. Look at the wings. Like it's old.
See, man, I touch my throttle a tiny little bit and you go straight up to full power.
I'm on idle and it's just moving at the same speed.
But you're moving it.
Well, I
Man,
thought-
oh man. As soon as I put a little bit of throttle in, I go to 100%.
Really?
Yeah, really, mate.
Wow, mine doesn't do that. How's the...
I don't even want to try and config them again, mate, because you know, my look, I'll end up back to square one. At the present time, it's working, man. But I have to just do it dead gently.
Yeah. How's it treat? How's it what treating
Mate.
you?
So, mate.
This is my first flight, so I can't really say about it, to be honest. Like I said, I'm getting like 23 FPS, but then I am at Heathrow, for Christ's sake. I like it where if you move sharply left and right, the whole plane just like you feel like it just looks, you're looking at it and it feels like you're actually wobbling. It's wobbly. It's like the camera's moving or your head's shaking with it.
I like the way you can turn the lights off in the plane on takeoff and then switch them back on when you're up in the air.
Yeah.
Cabin lights off because we're about to take off.
What's going on is my radar, right, and my tiller is moving at the same time, but actually taxiing like this isn't a big deal. I'm not having any problems taxiing actually. So taxiing's fine. Just that when I'm click this to disable it. See, I'm clicking on it. Clicking on it. In, same. In, same. Only on and off doesn't make any fucking difference. Hang on. You need to turn on the option EAB when you are trying to land. Okay, where's that option then in the EFB? I wasn't in controls in the first place, to be honest. Yeah, I'm in controls. You're to jetway, you're to door.
How come it's dry, man? It's peeing down where I am. It's raining for you.
No. It's not. I've got live weather on, but it's not raining.
Look at this, mate.
Did I disconnect?
That's what it looks like for me.
Hang on, I've got multiple things going on. Hang on. There it is.
It's teeming down.
Let me check my weather again. Yeah, everything's on live. Maybe go off live weather and come back on again. Maybe it will start raining.
like that bird then.
Huh? Oh, where's Tiller disconnect? I don't see Tiller disconnect option. Talking about that. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. I thought it was that. There we go. Oh God. I'm taxi. I'm not even the middle one on the top. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, appreciated. Let me go. I'm taxiing and I'm not even watching where I'm going.
Oh, I've got a message me. Who the hell's messaging me?
Good day. Please contact. Oh, you piece of pants.
Pallet. Oh my God, we got control, Empire.
Yeah, I'm freaking taxi.
We got control. 118505. That, yeah.
118.
505 seconds. We can talk to you.
You can contact first because I have to stop.
Who is it?
Oh no.
EGLL. Is Heathrow Tower? Shit. Oh my God, mate.
What?
Heathrow Tower, this is Speedbird 198, coming on runway T for left for a 27 right 24 departure on the D Delta Echo Tango 2 Foxtrot over towards Frankfurt Airport.
River 19880 for Tower, good afternoon. Yep, your file Detling to Foxtrot and the squawk 0163 for you.
Squawk 0163 for Speedbird 19880.
And River 1988, the rearback is correct, you ready for departure?
1 minute Speedbird 19880. 01 6. What was my squawk code then? Did you get that?
No. Just ask him to repeat it.
Speedbird 19880. Apologies, could you squawk code again?
1988, yep, not a problem. Squawk is 0163.
0163 for Speedbird 19880. 016.
Good evening, this is EasyJet 1111. Currently just off from runway 27 right, departing out of Dent to Foxtrot. Clear. Want to request IVR clearance to Frankfurt. With information. What is it?
Information is.
Information Bravo. Easy 111.
Bravo.
Easy 111. Easy Quad 1 Tower, good afternoon. Clear destination via the Detling to Foxtrot departure, runway 27 right. The squawk is 0505.
Walk 0505.
Got it. Squad CO5, easy 111. Holding short of 27 right, waiting for easy 85 to take off.
Easy Quad 1, roger. Hold position for now. And Speedbird 1988, you still need a few minutes, or are you ready for departure?
Speedbird 1988, ready for departure.
River 1988, roger, runway 27 right, you're cleared takeoff. The surface winds are 300 degrees at 9 knots.
Hell yeah, baby.
1988, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I won't forget to click on it. I'll wait here until you're gone, Dan. That is dope, Dan. That is dope.
Which?
ATC coming on.
I know, what's that, mate?
Better listen out now. I'm going to wait here until you go. But with that, in my flight, X flaps on. That position, the strobes on now. Fine. Well, I won't forget to turn off my tiller when we take off. Go to flight plan.
Spirit 1988, unfortunately London is offline, monitor Unicom 122.8, good day.
Unicom 122.8 speedbird 180.
So what do you say?
You'll get your control to go out, but it's going offline.
Right, taxi then.
Easy Quad 1, just confirm you are at the holding short of runway 27, right?
You need to go a bit further down him.
Hey?
You need to go a bit further down.
Confirm, I'm just off from holding point 27. Right.
Easy Quad 1, roger.
I'm trying to work out whereabouts this holding point name is. Oh, it's Alpha 3. Easy 111 currently at holding point Alpha 3 for runway 27 right.
Easy Quad 1, roger, you ready for departure?
Easy 11 confirmed.
Easy Quad 1, roger, the Alpha 3, the surface wind showing 300 degrees at 9 knots, runway 27 right, clear takeoff.
Wonderful, clear to take off from 27 right, easy 111. I was checking to make sure which Alpha I was on, Dan, because I'm not familiar. Oh god, right, back to normal. It's fine, flaps are good. And I think I'm ready to take off. Right. Let's see what this plane is like for taking off.
And I can see it on the runway, mate.
Oh, the engine. It kicks in.
Have you been cleared?
Yeah.
I can't hear that, can I?
Oh, flip. Turn it off. Oh god, I forgot to turn it off. I should have done it. Now I've been cleared for taking off. Oh, the lag. It's terrible. Ooh.
I think my sim's just loading in London, please. Don't crash.
After V1 rotate like this, I'm getting terrible lag.
Come on, plane. Little tap on the side, so you kicked it back into gear, mate. Told you, mate. Don't be scared to give your PC a little tap now and again.
There it is.
Mate, it just worked again.
Okay, I'm getting that issue, same with what do you call it, Chewy. But I will explain that once I'm up.
And Easy Quad 1, unfortunately London is offline, monitor Unicom 122.8, good day.
Okay. Tune into one. What is it again? 122. Yeah. Tune into 122.8. Thank you.
Yeah, 122.8.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. Okay, I got it. He only came on for us too, I think. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, flaps to 1. Is my landing wheels going up and down any chance? Good.
6,000 feet all the way out of London, man. What the hell?
Have it frozen for you when you went out?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't for me yet. I am getting like 27 FPS. Right.
I can't even get my mine just says NA.
NA for what?
Me FPS.
Yeah.
It's NA.
I'm going up to 30 now.
So outside. I know my temperatures are at 63 degrees.
This weather is absolutely
It's because I'm over London, that's what it is. FPS goes poor when you're over London.
I know, it's always the case, and this weather's like meh.
I'm going up to 8,000 feet now.
Yeah, the problem that I had, and I was watching Chewie and he had the same problem, is when you're taking off on the runway or landing on the runway, that's when it feels a lot of statters. As soon as my wheels lift off the ground, I don't get any statters.
It's crazy, mate, how this sim works.
Yeah. I don't think it's just a plane.
Apparently though, they have said, Phoenix have said that they're looking into performance issues, you know, and they're going to try and
Well, they have, and some say they already bought the patch fix for it, but...
no, they're going to bring out another patch. They're working on a new patch, aren't they?
Oh, I forgot to put my landing gear lights on. Okay. Oops.
Somewhere I read today, they're working on a new patch.
Well, I hope they do.
They need to, mate. People aren't happy, are they? People are furious.
Bit windy up here.
Woo. The top of climb is there, and I'm going to get to 35,000 feet.
I'm only doing I'm going to go to 33,000.
But then again, it's saying top of climb, but there's no top of descent.
Yeah, there is. Oh, I
No,
see you on my T-cars. Oh yeah. Did you inserted your flight plan into the system?
Yes.
So you've got EPM, DET32, DE29 Alpha.
Check your wing when you make that left turn in. To the left. Watch the way the little ailerons go up in that. Bosh, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm making a right turn.
Oh no, you're not behind it, that's it, yeah. You should see them moving. You see them lift
Yeah, I
up.
do, yeah. Slightly moves up and down.
Cool, that isn't it? So I'm at 8,000 feet now. I'm going straight up to 35.
I'm making a right turn now. So from the right side. Yeah, can I see it? Oh, it's reset. So click to standard, click to standard, click to standard. And that managed. So you're going straight to 35 now?
Yeah. Pointless me waiting around, mate. I might as well just go straight up. Because once we get into, and again, EDDF approach, I'm gonna, as soon as I get to UNOKO, I'm gonna contact them and get them to vector me in.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. We'll see. I will see, yeah. I'll probably just let the system do its own thing.
We said it's gonna take an hour and 1 minute. There's no way, mate. We're gonna take an hour and 1 minute. We'll be there in half an hour. This flight will be over the runway within 30 minutes.
What is going on with the speed? I should be...
Yeah, 57 minutes. We're just going down by the minute. 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
So by the time I get up, it's gonna be time to come down.
But while I'm flying, I'm going to go downstairs to get something real quick before we have to be contacted in by... If we might get contacted by an ATC in Dunkirk.
Just going. Don't worry about it.
But then again, if I'm looking at the flight plan, we not even go to... Yeah, actually, if I'm looking at a flight plan, we don't need to contact him at all. We'd probably end up contacting EDDF and that's it. That's it. EDDF is online, that's it. So Dan, what seat are you sitting on? Oh, 10,000 feet, so lights can come off. What I forget. That come to normal. Good. Good. I want to hold my speed at 260, please. By doing that, we can speed up. I'll be back. I'll be back. Welcome to ATC one. I'm completely all over the place sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
Oh god, right, that's typical. I am back. Is Dan back yet? Time to eat my yogurt. Engine's too loud. Yeah, really. In the early days, the FS Labs need more practice for this, to be honest. God, why are the games so loud? Jesus Christ.
Did you miss your call?
No?
You called us.
No one called us.
You did?
Who?
Heathrow.
We went past it.
Heathrow director.
There it is, Dan. There it is.
He said, "Where's Mr. Empire?"
There it is. That's what she said.
Get his yoggy woggy.
Oh, I'll give you a yogi woggy. Wow.
I found a nice airport for us, mate, as well.
Mm-hmm.
A really nice airport. I'll send you the code right now, buddy. Just give me a minute.
How's your FPS now? Because I'm getting 28 up in the sky.
51.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the inside of the plane. It's epic.
It is. The area is Ponte de Galda, and the code for the airport is LPPD. So remember that code then, LPPD.
Oh, it's in Portugal then.
Yeah. Ponte del Garda. May you go off a mountain and you can fly to Madeira in about an hour.
Oh yeah, definitely haven't been there then.
What, mate?
I haven't been there, that's for sure. Because I can see Lisbon. I wonder if there's scenery for that place.
Oh, mate, it's a naughty airport, you know.
Yeah, doing an A380.
I'll get the A380 today. When it comes out, hurry up, fly by wire.
Okay, so what's the stats online looking now? You're about to enter the frequency of
No one.
No one. Who do we connect to when we get to Frankfurt? Do we connect to EDDF or yeah, it is EDDF approach. Yeah. Hopefully EDDF will say just park anywhere, you know, because I can get lost at an airport so easily.
Where's your mate?
Jesus, because I looked at the airport ground charts. I'm like, okay, another big airport. Usually when I do a flight from any airport, usually it's a big airport, I end up picking a gate that's closer to the runway.
LQQF won't bother contacting me.
No, he won't.
I'm only going to be flying in this airspace for like a second.
Well, there's hang on, I'll go night. Let's LFQQ approach. His name is
Leo approach. I can contact him. I can say.
no, don't need to. I'm gonna.
What's his frequency? 126.475.
I'm going to go sometime to our backside.
126.475.
You're not even checking his airspace at all.
No, I fly on the line a bit, don't I?
Same as me. I'm gonna say, hey, what's up, Dak? This is easy. 1111. How's it going?
And he'll say, hey, piss off.
Maybe he would.
Maybe he wouldn't. I like the way the seatbelt sounds go off though when you turn them off.
Yes, that's and the same with the no smoking sign, which they stay on 100% all the time. Okay, so since we are almost at our destination, I'm going to reset the what do you call it? That information. So Barrow, what we got for Barrow?
Whatever you want to do about me.
673.
He's gone now. He's gone. See?
Really?
Oh yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he is. Let me go back to the normal comms. Probably restarting his program or something. Okay, we got the temperature at our destination is 20. What is the terrains? 5,000 feet, isn't it? Yes, that's it for you anyway. And then QNHN. Actually, I can actually get the metadata from my tablet. Actually, I keep forgetting about this tablet. Yeah, look at that. Wind 270 at 19 knots. .270 at. I'm gonna check if it's actually correct on the weather information I've got here. Yeah, it is. Okay. And that's it. I'm gonna come in at 4 flaps. And QNH, I think it's still 1,000 last time I checked. Okay, so it's saying on here it's 1,000, but on my SimTool Pro Kit it's saying it's 1001, and the weather radar that says in the tablet says 1000. So what is wrong? What is correct?
I guess it's good as mine.
Here you go by legs. Oh, got a company message come through. What's this about? Oh, it's the fuel information. Packs load. That's fine. Oh, I realised that the livery that we got on Dan, there are 8K resolution.
Yeah.
But there is an option where you can actually use 4K resolution instead. So at the moment, when we get closer to our destination, which now we've got tower approach and center,
Oh god.
we would be at a position where we already are descending. We're going to check how many planes are coming in. We've got 5 inbound and 3 outbound.
Oh no. So all we need, mate, is that. That's just...
Well, you got you and me coming in. We contact approach first, and then it will hang us over to tower.
Mr. Murphy's on, mate.
Is he flying?
He's doing FS Academy.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I just got a message from somebody.
Who?
Easy 111 on 126.475. BAW 198. Leave my girl alone.
Who the hell is that? You're still on 1.2?
Yeah. 126.475. Oh shit, he's online as well.
Oh, I know, right? I'm still connected to his frequency.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was. Did you get that message I just sent you?
Yes, I got it. When I typed it in, I didn't realise I was on that frequency.
The contrails look awful on this bird, man.
Holy flip!
The massive, aren't they?
Jesus Christ! No wonder we've got FPS issues. Is there a way to change that?
No, mate.
Holy flip! That is a lot. That's part of the plane, I'm guessing. Looking at my settings. I got ice detection and brake fans set to automatic.
So what are you going? What I want to do, both these are available on the Xbox. If you have an Xbox and you want to end competition,
Right, so when is our top of descent?
What's Kenko flying?
Oh, I've got too many people running at the moment. Hong Kong. Oh, he's looking at new Hong Kong scenery, I think, but he's probably flying the bird A320, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he is.
That climb. Cruising.
Oh, that does look nice though, Have you seen it?
What?
Hong Kong airport.
Mm-hmm. Should have a marker where my top of descent. Wait. Do you get on your screen? Do you see top of descent marker? Any chance?
Yeah, like a little arrow.
I don't see mine. Whereabouts is yours?
Mine is far away.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, far away. Okay.
That's how you know. Why the?
Oh yeah, now I can see mine. I have to zoom out a bit. I was only at 160 meters rather than at 320. Now I can see mine. Mine is quite close.
The little arrow. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's right on top of EDDF.
That's what I mean.
That is like, huh? I'm still going to descend about 20 minutes because if you go into your MCDU, you can actually go into work out how long you've got left.
There's some hills though, isn't it? Looks like there's some hills. Like a ridge of hills.
saying I got 172 out left.
I'm just gonna request.
Well, what I'm going to do is once about 30 out, I'm going to descend. No matter.
How high are you?
I'm only at 33. Because honestly and truthfully, when we're about 20 minutes out, we are going to start to descend before we even get to ATC. Because I'm looking at when we get to approach, right, there's only like 5 minutes and we'll be down.
That's what I mean.
Because the runway lag. Coming on, which runway are we coming on again? 2 left. 25 left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means we have to go out to come back in. Yeah, okay.
First time I've seen this.
What?
Send ADC for 22 minutes. See ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per OM.
Where do you get that from?
Because I was late.
Oh, yeah, I don't get that. Because I wasn't late. Yeah.
So where do I get this? Where I've got to message them and tell them I was late. So it'd be on
It'd be in your message.
pilot week.
It wouldn't be on your EFB.
That's what it is. It's on the tablet.
Well, I haven't had that message came up before, so I don't know where it would be. Go back, got the EF Bibles. I'm taking Zulu in my. Wrong one, you muppet. Where it says 25 left. There you go. And when we're getting... We read that. So basically we capture our localize at 4,000 feet. Okay. That means the elevation's like 300 something. Oh, that is dope. I'm looking at the wrong one, no way. Oh, Dan, that is dope.
Rich.
If you on your tablet, right?
Yeah.
You don't have charts anyway, but I do. Underneath, there's a pen marker. You can actually draw on it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, just circle. You can make colours and everything.
I have got it does work, but I can't do anything on it.
So I can draw a numbnuts with a stick on it.
I don't know where I've got where do I bloody EEADC company tablet and allocate as per. Yeah, but where is that? EEADC delay card. Where the friggin' hell's the ADC delay card? I don't know where that is, mate. Are you mad? I ain't a pilot. God, I need to start descending, man. I'm 216 miles out, but it looks like I'm close.
Are you doing that? You
Oh my God, we are close. 17 minutes away.
check your DMs. We are close.
Yeah, look on Sim.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm 24 minutes out. Yeah.
Check me DMs.
Yeah, check your DM. I just drawing that on the tablet.
Mate, he wants to go and see a doctor if he's got a pair of knackers like that. You're a bit far away from his. You're a bit far away from his dick, then, mate.
I know what I'm going to do when we do a long haul flight now, Dan.
Mess about. Oh, mate, see, you gotta have a laugh, dog, me. You know what I mean? You gotta laugh, man.
Absolutely.
Swear to God, you can't sit here without having a laugh. That's why I was doing it the other day, just to have a laugh.
I know you're right. Oh. Yeah, I can actually see you in front of me. My TCAS. Yeah, my top of descent line is just past UNOKO. We still got 130 out from my Don't forget, Dan, it's like 17 minutes to the airport, but it's not like landing time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Because you do have to go past the airport, which is getting more busier.
Is it?
Well, in the tower itself, they're dealing with three parked planes. One of them's on the move. You've got a plane on approach that is, well, it's bypassing it, and you got the A350 is in his airspace, but he's bypassing it. So honest and truthfully, they only got like 3 planes to deal with. Flipping hell, who's that guy? There's a guy right behind me on my buttocks. Did he blow me? Wow.
Why is white chocolate so nice, man?
Why is white chocolate so sweet?
It's lovely, innit? I love white chocolate, me.
Need to change the game plans a bit because it's noisy outside when I go outside. Well, I'm at 32. I need to be at 33. Oh well.
Well, this overlay thing is just saying GPU. Tell me what my graphics card is. FPS NA, 99% FPS NA, render latency NA.
Where are you reading that from? What system are you running?
When you press the Alt R,
Alt R?
yeah, to get your performance overlay for your graphics card.
Well, I don't get that coming up.
You should do. You've got a GeForce graphics card, haven't you?
Yeah, but it doesn't come up. You mean you have to have come up
Go
for
on,
me?
mate. I'm sorry.
Doesn't come up for me. I'm clicking it. Doesn't come up. Is it Alt?
CPU. Alt R.
Yeah, right R or left R?
Just the letter R.
No, I mean Alt. The left Alt
Alt.
or the right Alt?
Oh, the left Alt.
Yeah, I'm clicking it. Not doing anything.
It's mad, isn't it? Why that's not working? And you've got the same as me. You got a GeForce graphics card.
Probably because I got it switched off in the background, I suppose, in the GeForce Experience software.
I'm using 71% CPU, 87. No. And 39% GPU.
Yeah, for me, my graphics card, I'm expecting to 100%. Whoa, that's unusual. My CPU is 100%. What the flip?
That's not good, mate, is it?
Whoa, never had that problem before.
Right, I'm going down to 10,000 feet, mate.
Why is my CPU at 100%?
Don't know.
Jesus
not good, though, mate.
Christ.
That's not good.
Holy flip, that is using a lot.
That could blow your CPU up, that, mate.
My temperature's fine though, that's good.
I think
I need to look at that.
we need to fly the bloody thing, mate, the Boeing, and put this to bed till they optimise it a bit better.
I don't get it, because you and I got the same CPU.
Mate, you got the i7?
Yeah.
10700K?
Yeah.
Yeah, same as me.
What's yours running at again? If you're going on your task manager.
I'll do it now. Task manager. So what you go to, performance?
Yeah, performance, yeah.
CPU, 98%, man.
Yeah, yours is 100% too, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yours is the same. Jesus Christ, so I'm not the only one. Okay, that is bad. Okay. It is. Whoa. That's part of the issue why we got so much issues then.
I'm doing over 100% me now.
So your CPU is 100% as well.
Over 100% because the lines have gone past 100.
Yeah. See, when you look at performance, all my cores are like all app. Every single one of them is app.
It's using 204 processors.
Mine's using 315.
What the hell, man? After this flight, mate, I'm not flying this till they fix it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just flying the 73.
It's
'cause that's not good for your
definitely the
PC,
software
that.
and running in the background, because mine is set to CPU as normal, but problem is, as Mr. T said, it doesn't make any difference in performance apart from if you let this software deal with you for your GPU, it's going to make it even more laggier for me because the GPU is meant to render the actual game or the sim. It's not meant to run a freaking program in the background. Jesus Christ.
Is that bad, that, mate?
Running at 100%, I mean, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't harm it, but it's, I don't like it. It doesn't harm it or anything. But it shouldn't be running, it shouldn't, no. You got no headroom left. Flipping out.
It's like the messaging thing, you know.
Yeah, I'll post, once we've done this flight, I will post something about it.
Take a picture. That's what I'll do now, I'll take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture. Go on that Discord. I need to descend soon. It's a bit too early yet. %. Just for the software in the background to run this goddamn plane. Jesus Christ. I don't know why they just make a plane and don't have to use that software in the background.
Because the greedy, mate. You want to make more money out of us. Like this plane, alright, it was only 49 quid, 50 quid. But
I mean, I'm so glad that my I'm gonna check my temperatures because running it 100% is fine, but your temps are going to go high. Temperature. So better check your temperature.
I don't know how to.
Well, for you probably don't have the software for it, but for me, I'm going to turn my I'm going to turn my fans up higher. I'm going to turn my fans up higher.
You got Afterburner.
No, I'm using another software. At the moment, my radiator is at 35 Celsius. My CPU is roughly around 75 Celsius.
What's your GPU?
My GPU is...
Got to be at least 70.
My GPU is actually fine. It's just my... Where's my GPU disappeared to? I have my GPU listed here. Oh.
Do I reckon I need to download software like that you've got?
It only works with the Corsair. And one I'm using controls all my fans in my PC, which runs through Corsair.
So what would I have to get? Afterburner?
Afterburner doesn't control your temperature fan speeds for the CPU. Yeah, there we go. My CPU load is currently at 80% now. Oh, 90%. Core 1, my CPU core 1 is 60, core 7 is 61, or core 3 is at 70. Yeah, I'm in mid high 60s. I'm in high 60s. It's cooling down now because I turned my fan speeds up.
Mine is, my GPU is 61%.
Yeah, but your CPU will be a lot hotter than that. I'm guessing your CPU will be about 70.
I don't know, I don't even know how you found out.
You don't, unless you have a software, which I don't know what there is. What software there is. Task Manager won't say. CPU said maybe will tell you.
What about if I open the resource monitor?
No, that won't tell you. You need CPU said.
CPU Z.
Yeah, that's one of them you can get downloaded. do have to make a turn soon.
You need to put that. We need to put that in Thingo, don't mate. You know, and tell them.
Yeah. I need to go to right there. 23, and I need to go down to about 16. Oh,
I am flying it until they sort it out, mate. I'm gonna stick with the 7-3
Yeah.
and put this to bed. In fact, I might just quit the flight now. You know.
I'm gonna do it since we got ATC on. I'm gonna do it. Till we get there.
Yeah, but it's not good, man, for your PC, is it?
It's fine as long as the temperature champs are good.
I don't know what mine are. That's what I'm saying. I can't
Go
find mine.
and download CPU said. There's a good software called NextCam. Watch. Okay. Go into Google and type NX. Okay, I'll find it myself and pass it on to Dan. Yeah, that's a good idea.
CPU said. I'll just download that.
There's another good software you can download and install as well. XCam, which does your. There you go. Download this, Dan. That will see what your temperature is. Since you're there, while you are flying, is your CPU? Do you have your this A320 / software using your CPU as recommendation? If so, is it running at 100%? Is it?
Who said that?
I'm just answering a guy in the channel just to see if his CPU is running at 100%. Yeah, check your DMs and download that. I can't believe that. We didn't even. I mean, she is a gorgeous plane and everything, and I'm getting like 27, 28 FPS. Yep, it's the same for you. Yeah, it's 100%. Okay. Okay.
NZXT, this is, isn't it? NZXT cam.
Yep, that's the one.
Have you used it before?
I don't need to use it, but I've heard of it. I never used it, but it tells you your temperatures anyway.
Checking for updates.
Yeah. I found that if you right click on the Fenix app and when it's open, you. Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta log in, man.
What?
Continue in guest mode.
Yeah, I'll give that a try, but I ran a lot of things in app. They're gonna fix that, aren't they? There's a plane to my right. What the flip? Where is she?
So it says my GPU temperature is my CPU 62 degrees.
62. Okay. That's not too bad. It's fine.
Top processors, flight simulator, 21%.
I left it on normal. Mine's on quality. Oh, maybe I need to turn it down. Okay, display quality is on quality. Yeah.
Where's that?
In your Fenix software app.
So Fenix software, Fenix.
You would have to restart, so I wouldn't just change it.
You don't have to restart. You can do whatever you want in the Fenix app. It'll just apply straight away.
Should it?
Yeah, it does. I've just started mine up now, and it says my display quality is quality, but you put it on balanced.
I'll put it on performance now. Mine's on performance.
Yeah, so is mine.
It glitched a bit.
Oh, there we go. What does this fella want? Good day, contact EDDF approach. EDDF approach, okay. Okay, on 120.805.
EDDF approach, so that's 1208.5.
120.805. Right, so we
Roger that.
contact him. Good evening. This is Speedbird 1988. Received your message asking me to contact you. We are currently, I would say 13 nautical miles away from Frankfurt Airport, and we are filed for a 25 left arrival.
Yeah, Speedbird 1988, Langen Radar, good evening, that's correct. I'm responsible for the whole approach, so you can already call me now. That's okay, as I request you. Yeah, you're identified, defense flight level 70 and expect ILS approach runway 25 left.
Sim flight level 70, expect ILS, approach for runway 25 left. Speedbird 1988.
Have you started descending yet?
I've descended ages ago.
Alpha 9, turn right, heading 070.
I descended ages ago, mate.
Heading 070, for Alpha 9, I'm so sorry that I missed the approach, sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, I need to
No
descend now.
problem, ich glaube, das lag auch ein bisschen an mir.
I'm descending now, myself.
Ja, ich weiß nicht warum, aber der Gleitflug hat sich irgendwie wieder beim Blue,
I'm
aber...
putting it down to performance, your
Ja,
screen
ich
is all
glaube, du warst ein
blurry.
bisschen zu hoch schon, als ich dich draufgeschickt habe, weil ich dich vergessen habe.
Makes the screen all
Ich
blurry,
versuche
doesn't
es
it?
normal, das wird jetzt...
Jesus.
Ja, ich tu es nochmal.
I'm going down to 16. So, did it make any difference, Dan, by putting it on performance mode?
I don't know, mate. I can't. It seems a lot smoother.
It is, and it looks like the quality of the screen has gone down a bit as well.
It looks a lot better.
Looks bright, I know that.
How do I find out me landing weight?
Landing rate.
Weight.
Oh, it'd be in your messages.
Is it 60100?
It'd be in your system or tablet somewhere. Let me go back.
Landing weight.
Your entire weight for the aircraft. Oops, I'm
60.1.
flight.
Flat full.
No balance. Okay, so landing kilo weight is 2180 for me.
Got a lot, and we should go.
582. I'm going down to 16. Yeah, putting it in performance mode it does make a big difference, but we will see.
QNH is still 1,000.
I can live with it, just need more better performance. Yeah, I agree.
Temperature is 19,
Last time I checked.
and the wind is.
Update that then.
250 at 10.
So we've got 1,000 for the QNHN.
What's the Barrow Empire?
The Barra is 673.
673.
Wind information is 250 at 10 knots. Oops, did it wrong. 250 at 10.
Done.
Hello. How about my air brake? And then temperature, did you say was 19?
19, mate, yeah.
That's in. I'm going down to 16 as we speak. I will just say I'm with you, blah blah. I won't say too much.
Oh, it's raining as well, man.
Oh God.
So it says I'm going to use 2,915 meters of runway.
About to contact approach soon. I might contact him. I'll wait till I'm in his airspace. I just went to download a livery for this off from flightsim.to, and there are 250 megabytes per livery. A quarter of a gigabyte whenever that's Jesus, that is large. There must be 8K resolution or something. Go down to 250, give you a chance to slow. Yeah.
Yeah, 416.
What altitude are you at now, Dan?
I'm at 7,000 feet.
Oh, so he hasn't told you to go down to 7 then?
You know, you told me to, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Easy 111 with you at 1914160. Oh flip, didn't click the wrong button. This is Easy 1111, currently at 1874160 with you.
Easy 1111, Langradar, good evening, identified. Easy 1111 descent, flight level 100, any preferred runway?
Cover that. Land. Was that you? Descend to 100 EasyJet 1111, all the ones in the world. There it is. Yeah, I was lost because you was talking then. It doesn't matter.
Easy 1111, roger. I can offer you runway 25 left or right. You have any preferred runner, otherwise you will get 25 right.
You're going on 25 right then?
Copy that, 25 right, that's fine. Easy 111. 25 right.
In that case, expect either Zulu or runway 25 right.
All I need to do is 25 right.
I think he meant you 25 right. I can't remember. My head's gone.
Right, arrive.
9 descent 4,000 feet.
25 right.
Descent 4,000 feet.
Speedbird 1988, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1,000.
Speedbird 1988, descent 5,000, QNH 1,000.
What's that says at the back? 3A.
So, putting on performance has got my temperature, my GPU temp down to 57 degrees. And afterburner thing is me CPU down to 40% now.
Oh, bagger. I need to do that again.
Me RAM's Corsair DDR4.
Yeah. That one. 5. 2. 25 right. There we go, 25 right, I'm done. And then still heading down. Whoop, need to slow down more. I think my ladder's working. 25 right. That is fine, that is fine, that is fine. 25 right for Zulu, so in that, get rid of. 25 right.
Speedbit 1988, turn right, heading 220, clear ILS approach, runway 25 left.
Right heading 204, speed 1983, clear for wireless approach on 25 left.
25 right, it's simple, you just have to change it to from left to right, basically.
What did you tell me to turn at? 205?
Yes. Do you request vectors then?
No, wait, this is, you may be better than me. Do you like to vector in these?
499, contact tower 119.905, cheers.
Interesting.
119.905, thanks. Bye-bye, look for 119.
Do you like to vector in these Germans, mate?
Easy 111, descent, flight level 70.
Descend and maintain 707, easy 1111. I just say 111, 1111, 1111, right lights on. Well, that's dope, they come on at the same time. Come on, there you go.
Oh, mate.
Doesn't sound German, it sounds Turkish.
I think that this sim is stunning, you know, mate. I swear to God. I'm calling it a sim. What am I doing, Empire?
Oh yeah, you made me a happy chappy, I know that. Yeah.
Do you know what, mate? I would delete every other game off this PC and just play this.
If the performance is better. Uh-oh. Concentrate.
Okay.
What was it?
Speed is too high.
Yeah, what? I need to find out the speed around here, do I?
I'm at 178 now.
Yeah.
Was it 225 my heading?
Yeah, well, just repeat
must have been.
just confirm. Just confirm, little baby. Oh God. Look at that on ATC. You got a plane coming to land in front of you, Dan. Yeah, it's making you to go out more than anything, to be honest. Let it be.
DC 111, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Send 5,000 feet, QNH 1000. What are you going to say? Easy 1111.
That wasn't me, wasn't it?
Yes.
What did he say?
DC 111, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Descend
Oh, there
5,000
you
QNH
go.
1000.
Descend to 5,000, HPA 1000. Easy 111s. I didn't hear. I thought it was.
Speedbit 1988, descent 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, speedbird 1980.
Go down by 14. Immediately go down to 220 and that. Okay. Right, going down to 5,000. 5,000. I was miles away. I wasn't even listening.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's captured me on the localizer anyway.
Good. Got to hit the God damn, it is raining. Look outside now. Can't even see a nap.
Easy 111, turn right, heading 220, cleared ILS pseudo approach, runway 25 right.
Left heading 220.
Left heading 220. Easy 111. 220, did it say?
Yeah, 220.
If you 111, correct, and confirm cleared ILS Zulu approach, runway 25 right.
Cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 25 right, easy 111.
Did you say left or right?
Cleared ILS.
Clear
25
ILS 25 right, 25 right.
With Zulu.
With Zulu, easy 111.
Easy 111. There you go.
What's the heading again?
220.
220.
Frankfurt Tower, this is speedbird 1988. We have now captured the localizer, currently capturing the glide slow ILS approach 25.
Speedbit 1988, yeah, looks good on my radar, contact tower 119 at decimal 905 by.
119 speedbird 198.
Goodbye.
119 at this.
Go down. One, do that.
Frankfurt Tower, speedbird 198, take capture the localizer and the large slope for the ILS approach into 25 left.
People 1988, good evening. The section 503,
Come on. Oh, what's it doing?
Continue approach, speedbird 198. Patch! Come on, mate, stop it!
Right, let me check everything. Good, full flaps, good. Oh, my plane's gone loopy then. Drop down to 5,000 feet. Let's check. Come on, get down. Bit manually then.
Look for the 49 rotating via Papa 60.
Lufthansa 49er
Langhader, gute Delta Echo Sierra Echo Lima.
Continue via Papa.
Delta Echo Sierra Echo Lima Langhader, hallo.
Also November 11 Lufthansa 49 Delta Echo Sierra Echo Lima. Nordöstlich im Metroreal bitte eintreten Lufthansa Charlie für ein ILS Übungsanflug in Frankfurt-Main.
Delta Echo Sierra Echo Lima, verstanden, Squawk 445
100 runway 25 left.
Continue to land speedbird 198.
Delta Echo Lima, Sie sind identifiziert, Höhe 5000 Fuß. QNH 1000 und gibt es denn eine priorisierte Piste?
Absolutely lashing it.
25 links wäre möglich. Delta Echo Lima verstanden. Einflug steht noch vom Charlie genehmigt auf 5000 Fuß. Dreht Sie links auf Kurs 160 und erwarten Sie Übungsanflug auf
I'm
die
slowing
Piste.
down to give them time to contact me if they have to contact me. Jesus Christ.
What speed do you want? Approach speed.
I'm only doing 138 all the way there.
I'm at 170.
Hey?
I'm down now to 150.
25 right.
Lufthansa 8 Kilo has wait runway. Line up and wait runway 18, Lufthansa 8 Kilo. Lufthansa 49
What did you say? What? I can't hear, I'm not even contact to their network yet.
Use Papa 1. November 15, Lima, November 8, November 7, Alpha 47.
Lufthansa 49, sorry about that. Taxi via, continue via Papa 1, November 15, November 8, November 7 to Alpha 40.
Continue.
Easy 1 triple 1 is at 4000 feet.
It's into at CO4, 4,000 feet at easy 111.
Der Echo Lima, Verkehrsinformation, eine A320 auf 5000 Fuß, sinkt auf 4000 Fuß, etwa 9 Meilen entfernt auf ihrer 1 Uhr Position.
Wow.
Lufthansa 8 Mike Kilo, wind 230 degrees.
Right, she should be contact. It should be yep.
18 clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 8 Mike Kilo.
What the hell is that there? That's here. M21.
Oh, Delta Echo, überweisen Sie Ihre Absichten und dann in Frankfurt.
Hat schon Go möglich und dann einen Ausflug aus der Kontrollzone zur Landung in Edelsbach.
You understand that? Though?
Ja, das geht so machen.
Vielen Dank.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Oscar, line up on the right.
Is it the same? Did you have to change frequency?
No, the
Oh.
tower, yeah.
Okay, to
I
tower.
can't hear me. I can't hear.
Waiting for him to say contact tower.
Frankfurt, Station on the runway 525.
Easy 1 triple 1, contact tower on 119.905 by.
Taxi, hold on.
This is Easy 111, contacting tower. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Centre via Mike and Mike 8. Full speed by 180.
This is Easy 11111 with you currently at 4,000 feet for one-way ILS 25 right.
Easy 1111, wind check 230 degrees, 1 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Contact clear to land, Easy 11111 to all the ones in the world.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Oscar, wind 230
Right, landing gears are going down.
1 knots, runway 18, clear to take off.
Oh, my landing gear's not working. Weird.
Lufthansa 8 Mike Kilo, contact Langradar 120.8.
Right, landing gear's going down, Dan.
Lang 10805, Lufthansa 8 Mike Kilo, Dankeschön.
Lights are on, check.
Lufthansa 6 Yankee Echo, line up wait, runway 18 behind.
Armed.
Again, Lufthansa 6 Echo,
Check.
6 meine Güte, 6 Juliet Echo.
What's the wind like at the
6
moment?
Yankee Echo, line up wait, runway 18.
Hold on, alle names auf. Line up wait, runway 18, Lufthansa 6 Yankee Echo.
Is it me, but my FPS is dropping down a bit like yours, Dan?
Mine's okay now, mate.
Yeah, I'm like 22 now, 23. Oh, no wonder. I look to my right and there's a city.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Oscar, stroke more Charlie, please.
I'm looking outside the wingtip and it's epic. Look at these! Oh, that's
Lufthansa 2 Lima
gorgeous.
Oscar, Lufthansa
That's a
2
picture
Lima
height right
Oscar,
there,
many
guys.
thanks,
That's a picture height.
Contact Langenräder 120.805, bye-bye.
Okay, I'm at 3,000 feet. I can't hear what he's saying.
Lufthansa 6 Yankee Echo, wind 230 degrees, 1 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 6 Yankee Echo.
My brakes turned to low for that. So that works. Okay, the brakes to low.
Speedbird 1988, that's not my 8, but that's absolutely no problem. Course runway 25 center is approved, after continue Lima 16, Lima, November 10, November 3 and Charlie 14.
Clear to cross onto Lima, onto November 10, onto November On to Charlie 4, whatever that is. Where the hell's that?
Lufthansa 6 Yankee Echo, contact Lange Radar 120-805. Have a great landing. Bye bye.
Jesus Christ.
Speedbird 1988, Frankfurt Tower.
Yeah, Speedbird 1988, yeah, please cross runway 25, onto Lima, onto November 10, and then Charlie, was it 6?
There was gate Charlie 14.
Charlie 14, Speedbird 1988, thank you very much for your service.
I got a long taxiway, Dan.
You're not the only one, mate.
Flip, I'm landing on 25 right, which is completely the opposite to where you are. Flipping hell.
Where's Charlie 16? Charlie 16, did he say?
Yeah.
Where the hell is that?
1000.
Charlie 16.
Is it terminal or the runway?
Gate, Charlie 16. On to November 10. I don't know where Charlie 16 is though.
Let me do something real quick. Charlie 16, yeah. I can see where Charlie is. It's all the way at the opposite end. Okay. I've got to land this bird first. I'll have to go to Papa. Yes, I know that my AP's off, you muppet. Oh god.
I can't see Charlie 16, man.
It's all the way down the end, whereabouts you are. Check Simtro Pro Kit, it will tell you.
100.
That's what I'm looking at. It's not telling me. I wonder if I go to chart on
30.
Oh yeah,
20. Retard.
taxi,
10.
aerodome chart.
5.
Oh, the lag. Minus 17 for that. Hell yeah.
Lufthansa at gate 40, switching to Unicom, 1228, take your service and bye-bye.
Lufthansa von einer Alpha 9, danke fürs Fliegen, schönen Abend noch, ciao.
Deal.
Ah, I'm down. Let's switch this back on. I can taxi.
Do you want me to come and get it?
What?
Wait there a minute, mate.
I'm fine.
Speedbird 1988, just have the whole position for 1 second, I shall be back.
Speedbird 1988, say again.
Just hold in position for the second, I will be right back.
Yes, Speedbird 1988, return.
Frankfurt Tower, 19981, request startup and clearance to Frankfurt as filed, sector departure via Ried with individual on board.
Lufthansa 9981, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Abend, call you back.
Easy 111 currently off 25 right, holding short at Papa 3 I believe. It's off from Papa 3.
Easy 1111, welcome to Frankfurt, continue via Papa, and November 11, November, stand Charlie 15.
Yeah, copy that. Taxi to gate Charlie 1 stand. Hang on, let me start this again. Taxi via Papa Victor 11, then stand Charlie 15. Did you say?
EC 1111. Correct.
Excellent. So Papa.
Delta Echo Sierra Echo Lima Frankfurt Turm.
So you. Jesus Christ, I've got a bit of taxi. I've got a bit of taxi myself.
Verbleiben Sie VMC Übungseilefanflug ist genehmigt. Nach Aussetzung durchstarten. Verlassen Sie
Are you Charlie 6, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie 15.
I'm just going to go all the way down November, onto November 3, and onto Charlie 6.
Yeah, I've got to. I need to turn this guy down. He's so damn loud. Wow. I'm gonna have to go on Papa, then Victor, then down the way you came down to.
Lufthansa 9981, say attention again.
Lufthansa 9981 for vector departure via Ried.
Right, Dan, I will see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably, mate.
I'm miles away from the terminal.
Give 1 sec. I'm Frankfurt Tower, Speedbird 198, taxi down November to November 3, Charlie 6.
Speedbird 1988, Roger.
Go ahead, mate, yeah. Just letting them know that I'm back. My mum's scared of spiders, mate, and she found them in the bathroom.
There he is.
So I had to go and take care of it. So he went down the toilet. Yeah, she's terrified, mate. I said to her, they're not going to bite you. Fucking hell. Come to Australia, mate, and you've got to check the toilet before you shit on it.
I know.
And never forget that seeing the sign on the wall, you know, please check toilet before you do attempt to sit down.
Yeah.
That's what it said in the hotel.
A lot of that places do say that.
And they said, please flush the toilet before you attempt to use and all mad stuff. Some of the hotels were like, please do not sit before you check. Some of them were like, please flush before you sit. Fucking proper weird, man. Obviously, my ex-girlfriend, she was terrified of them. And I was like, it's going to bite you, it's going to bite you, kid.
Charts at all.
You know what I mean? It's going to bite you, it's going to bite you.
Oh, there I am. Oop. Well, you might as well wait there. You should see me going past.
I'm on November now, November 3. I'm nearly at Charlie 6. So there's not this one. It's Charlie 8. That's Charlie 6. No. I can't get on Charlie 6 because there's a plane on it.
Is it? Is it a what you call it, a eggy weggy plane?
Static, yeah.
Static?
Yeah.
Just request 14 then. That'd be next to me.
I can't because there's a plane on that taxiing out.
Then just have to.
I'll just taxi through it.
You have to then.
Frankfurt Tower, apologies, Speedbird 198. Would it be possible to get yourself onto Charlie 8 due to static on Charlie 6?
Speedbird 1988, absolutely no problem.
My plane is bouncing up and down.
Speedbird 198, just taxiing to Charlie 8. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Is there Charlie 7 or Charlie 9 next to you available?
No, you've got Charlie 6, Charlie 8, Charlie 5, Charlie 4, Charlie 2.
Okay, so when you park, is there a free spot next to you?
There is. There's a free spot next to me on right there. I'm on Charlie 8, so that's going to be Charlie 11.
Roger that, let me double check that. Charlie 11.
You should see it. It's to my right.
Oh yeah, Charlie 11. Yeah, because I'm going to Charlie 15. Okay, I'm going to request Charlie 11 then. This is easy 111. Oh, requesting to taxi to Charlie 11 gates / Dan.
Speedbook 1988, no problem.
Appreciated. Easy 1111. There you go. What are we loving at?
So you said Dan. Am I okay to taxi next to me mate Dan?
Yes.
Listen, over you, you're in your Speedbird 1988. You are quality, mate, you know.
I'm not gonna. It's a bit closer to you, but we will see. Oh my god, what's going on with the scenery here? Wow. Oh no, back to that, please. Back to that. It doesn't work. Is there any planes going in and out from us? Because I can't see any traffic at the moment.
Not the minute, mate. No, you should be fine.
Copy that. So I'm good to go on.
What time is it now? 20:59 o'clock. That was not bad, mate. That wasn't bad at all.
I think what took the longest, Dan,
Lufthansa 9981,
is the taxiing. I'll let you know when I'm there, Dan. But I'm still taxiing.
9981, you're cleared vector departure, runway 25 center, climb runway track 5,000 feet, thereafter expected vectors. Squawk is 1,000.
Okay, vector departure to Pass Center, climb on runway track 5,000 and expecting vectors.
So where's Nathan?
Lufthansa 9981, correct, and squawk 1,000, please.
Squawk 1,000, just to confirm, starting approved.
Lufthansa 9981, Alpha.
Yeah, this is the net 11. I need to get on. This is a weird. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm on.
Delta
I'm
Echo
on it
Sierra
now.
Echo Lima, kontaktieren Sie Langenradar 120.805.
When you're taxiing, Dan, do you feel like your plane's like bouncing with the potholes?
Yeah, not half.
Jesus. Oh my god, it's bouncy here. Woo. Oh, but that was that. I do like that when they say, right, you're going to be on left instead of right. But the problem is, Dan, right, it always does it to me. You end up coming in first and I end up being swapped to a one-way. Oh my god, my plane's bouncing all over the place. Jesus Christ, this taxiway is terrible. So it's basically all the way to the last terminal then, I'm guessing.
Oh, 85% RAM I'm using.
Yeah, we're at Frankfurt, yeah. Yeah, what's your landing rate, by the way?
Minus 244.
Oh, that was hard. Mine's 117. Hell yeah! My first landing in an A320 from Phoenix since 117.
1.03G.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to find you. Oh my god, you're still down there.
Yep. I've been taxiing for like 10 minutes now. That's how far my flipping runway is.
What are we doing? Doing another flight or stuff?
Nah, I'm going to do shut off and deal with the CPU thing. But nah, I won't do another flight.
I think we'll be okay now you've got it on performance. Mine seems to have gone down a hell of a lot.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be running at 80% still, surely.
Performance 65%. My CPU's at now.
Is that you there on my left?
No, I'm still miles away. You're still miles away from me.
Oh,
You've got to come all the way down November onto November 3 and then onto Charlie 11. So as soon as you get onto November 3, it's your first one. Straight off it.
Oh yeah, it's the last one, that last turn off. I get you. I get you. I get you. So quiet inside. Hang on. If I'm taxiing along, and the the wind is actually bouncing. Ooh.
I thought you could walk through the cockpit. You can't though.
You can.
You
You open up the door and then just use your keys, mouse arrow keys to move.
You can't open the back curtain, can you?
No.
Which is a bit poo. That's a bit poo, mate.
Oh God.
Company message. What's he sending me now? Oh yeah, please tell us why you were late. That's what it's going to be. I know for a fact. Please tell us why you were coming out.
I got no company message because I left early.
I was going to say because I needed to go to the toilet. I needed a poo, man.
Right, is that you now coming up?
Yeah, you should see me there in the BA. My flight.
Yeah, I can see you in the BA. Yay! There's a fire truck going past me.
Where the bloody hell do you put your sim settings, panel states, mass and balance, ground services, my flight? It's not there. Pilot brief. No.
Lufthansa 981, request taxi.
Lufthansa 981, taxi on runway 25 center via Lima.
1908 sounds familiar with yours.
S-Turn, Lufthansa 981.
Lufthansa 981, taxi on runway 25 center via Lima 6.
Lufthansa 981, taxi 25 center via Lima.
That is a funny looking gate next to I'm going into.
ATC delay code, enter operational fleet.
It's a funny looking stand. This is.
Go back to this.
Oh.
Actually, delay codes. Where do you find them?
Part cooking. Wow.
Let's have a allocate out there.
Well, it kind of breaks quite hard, doesn't it? Okay, I want to make sure that on. The lights are off. So dark in this plane, let me put that on. That's better. And the engine off. Oh, bless you.
Where do you find the delay codes?
Delay codes?
One. Put one in there, and the time was 22 minutes. And text can be delayed.
Oh, there we go, I got a rival message too. What does it say? On time? Hell yeah! That's dope.
Lufthansa 981, ready when reaching.
Keyboard. Yes,
Lufthansa
please.
981, wind 230
services.
runway 25 center, clear for takeoff.
Oh, so the ground services works then.
981 is for takeoff runway 25 center.
I don't want that. Right, Dan, I got no late messages.
Good man.
And I'm parked next to you. Hey!
ADC received. No way, man.
What you do? How you doing this? What?
Yeah, look at my thing, yo. So, there's. Can you see this?
Oh yeah. That's the message thing. Yeah.
The Mach2 menu, yeah. Go to A2.
Yeah, I've been doing that from my right FMC.
And it says receive messages. So there was my message that they sent me. BAW ops, yeah.
Yeah.
And it said send ADC for 22 minutes. See ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per OMB 243.3 and assign So I just said,
Lufthansa 9981, absolutely no problem.
delayed due to weather.
Wind
look.
220 degrees 100, runway
ADC
25
received.
center, still clear to
Yeah,
take off.
mine says arrived on time.
Lufthansa 981, clear for takeoff.
Good man.
So I
runway
got no
25
message
center,
regarding to that.
Dankeschön.
No message at all regarding that. Look at the back of the cabin. That's epic. Well, since I'm parked, I'm going to check what my CPU's at. Since I put it down to performance. It's still at, let me load. It's still at 90%. Now it's gone down to 80. Yes.
I wonder if you plug in your tablet, does it work? Does this thing work on your tablet?
What EFB?
Yeah.
No, they haven't got one as of yet.
It says use external device. Oh, there is delay allocation card.
Oh, that'd be dope.
There it is. There, see it?
Yeah, what page is that then?
It's there on the home page. It says delay allocation card.
Right, home page. They.
Lufthansa 9981, contact Lang Radar 120-805, bye-bye.
120-805, flight, Lufthansa 9981.
Oh yeah. You click on it and sends. You just don't know if it works with AVAO or anything though. That's the problem.
So my delay was due to weather, so it doesn't say this. I'm going to say it was due to ATC. ATZ. There's the code. ATZ. Yeah. So YTZ. And then we will put in.
Oh, there it is. Use external device. Oh, that's epic.
Yeah, so you'll be able to plug in your tablet and use it.
Yeah, I'm going to try that now. Let me disconnect this for a second, guys.
343.3. 240.
You have made I just need to connect to the Wi-Fi. So you're going to see me doing. Okay, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. So let me go into browser. And then it is. Oh, bugger. Where's the slash? I better save this. I don't have to enter it every time. Wait 1, wait 60. Wait the 8. Search. Well, it didn't work. Oh, that's why. What a muppet. Use the wrong one. There we go. And then confirm. Come on. Come on. Oh, it can't be reached. Yeah, it needs to be set up correctly. It needs to be working properly. Obviously the number could be wrong.
I wonder if you can deploy the RAT. Okay. So we see if we can deploy the RAT.
Yes, you can. 192. Let me go into my IP settings first.
She popped out a little rat.
Little rat, little rat, little rat.
No, it doesn't pop out, mate.
What doesn't pop out?
The rat.
Okay.
So the rat doesn't work.
Network and internet. Okay. I think I've changed my network before. Network and internet. Okay. Click properties.
Yeah, I know it's there.
Okay. Oh, it's wrong. Oh, this one. Reload. No, I don't want to reload. Back. And type my number in. Enter. Oh yeah, there it is. I got it working on my tablet. Oh, this is epic. So now, Dan, you see me on my webcam. I can log in.
Like there, I'm coming now.
Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 356, gate Alpha 15, information echo request Alpha clearance.
Yeah, look at your tablet, yeah.
56, Frankfurt Tower, good
No.
evening. Status approved, cleared to Düsseldorf. Yeah, die Maru.
It is. So, watch this. My finger touches this.
Climb flight level 70 and squawk 30.
Oh yeah. Wait, smooth as a bat. Oh, okay. So, yeah,
How do you connect that?
there it is. Look, tablet.
Bluetooth.
Lufthansa 356 is cleared to Düsseldorf.
Oh, miss. When I'm changing stuff on the screen. Oh my god, it still needs working on. So much delays.
Is flight level 70 and squawk is
Oh no, look, there's the rat in. It's popped out.
54.
Hang on, let me watch the screen.
356 almost.
Oh yeah, that's epic. So it does work.
Runway 25 center and startup is approved.
Oh, I don't want to go back. I want to go forward.
There it is, there.
Departure route is Maroon 7 Mike, startup approved. Lufthansa 356.
I mean, there was a switch on the default fly-by-wire mod.
How do I make it go back in?
You do the same thing again. Make sure it's got power and disconnect. So putting the main thing back in.
No, it won't go back in. Shit, I broke the plane.
Okay, so I can go to the Navigraph charts now. Oh, this is epic, Dan. Here I am controlling my plane using my tablet. I can get data and everything. This is epic.
That's good, that mate. Right, I'm logging
panel
off.
states.
I really know.
Hang on, I'm going to see if this is... Hang on, let me do first. Is see this plane. Let me disconnect. Let me shut this down first.
I've just disconnected.
Yeah. I'm going to disconnect from here. Disconnect from AVAO. Get that down. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do a cold and start from controlling my tablet. Ready?
Yeah, do it, mate. Go for it.
Like, turn around state GPU. And then click active. Oh yeah! I'm controlling my plane from the tablet. Hang on. I'm going to stand back this time and do it. Right, I'm going away from my keyboard and mouse. Don't mind me. Which one do you want to do now, Dan? Cold start. Want to select cold start as active.
Go on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm hacking the Airbus, man. Hacking the Airbus.
How the friggin' hell have you set that up, man?
If you go into your settings, right, there is an IP address you type, and then make sure that your tablet's connected to your Wi-Fi, and then you got it up on your tablet.
Oh, mate, that's just too much work. That I don't know how to do any of that stuff, mate.
But it makes it easy because you can. Hang on, let me put it back into turnaround state again so I can see my numbnuts.
So if I get my tablet, which is here now, switch it on. Oh my god, there's that much crap.
Tell me about it. So if you're flying, oh god. If you're flying like this, then you can have a tablet and you can actually see. All you have to do is you can see on the information. The only problem is it's on the tablet. It's not smooth at all. Like when you move your finger around and move it across, it's like a delay. That's probably why the CPU's a lot heavier.
Oh, you've got to put in your IP address and all that, haven't you?
Yeah, you got to put in your IP address in and then slash whatever it says.
I don't know how to do any of that, mate. I don't even know what my IP address is.
It will be in your, either go right click and bring up your system properties or go into settings.
Settings.
And then go to network and internet.
Yeah.
And then click on properties.
Yeah.
And then scroll down, you will see IPv4 address. And that's your IP address.
I see IPv6.
Next one below that.
IPv4, oh yeah.
And then whatever that is, you put that in with HTTPS. And then at the end...
Internet?
Eh?
In internet?
No, on your tablet internet, yeah. I mean, you probably can do it for... you can probably do it from Chrome as well if you think about it. You don't have to put it on a tablet. It's only an IP address.
So if I go...
So HTTP 2 dotted lines // put in your IP address in, so it'd be whatever it is, 68.1. That 2 dotted lines, and then you put in the last bit, which will be 80. For me, 8083 is for me at the end. Click enter. Oh yeah, I can go and do it from. I can do it from here as well. It's so big. I got it on my Google Chrome, and it's so big. Might hold this down. Oh, actually, it's better on Chrome than on my tablet, to be honest. That's better. I can actually do it for the thing. That looks better.
Let's put in that little arrow and the dot.
Yes. Just basically put in your IP address. Just basically copy what it says on there, apart from you replace your IP address with your own, but leave the 8083 at the end as it is.
It didn't work.
So you got in HTTP.
You have to type that in as well.
Yes.
HTTP
2 dots / at the start.
triangle.
I do like this tablet. That's amazing. I can control the. My problem is I use my tablet for my chat, so that's the only downside. But
yeah, still didn't work.
You know, just type in your IP address. What is your? Send me your IP address, and I can do it for you. And you just copy what I just put in. You're using your tablet, right?
Yeah, I've just switched it off, mate. I give up.
Okay, so you don't have to use your tablet. You can use your Google Chrome anyway. So what's your IP address?
PC?
Yeah.
On your PC?
Yeah.
And then you can put it on the other screen, couldn't I?
Yep. It's only a web browser. You don't have to put it on your tablet.
So if I do it in, so if I go HTTP.
Yep.
HTTP.
And then those 2 dots next to it.
So dot dash dash.
And then your IP address, which is
settings. Network. Properties. Put you on that screen there. One. 2.1 6 8. Dot.
oh, there's your OFP. Oh, it's even got a checklist. Oh, that's dope. Oh, there's the user guide. Oh no, it's fine. That's the same one I read before.
Yeah, it doesn't work, mate.
Probably not entering it correctly.
Oh, you know why? Because I've got it in capitals, HTTP.
Just click on it and just don't have to type it in. Just click on it and fix the
Yeah,
blah, blah,
it
blah.
doesn't work, mate.
Okay, just send it to me and then I'll see what you've done wrong.
Yeah, I'll share my screen with you. Oh, bollocks, Steve. You know what you're looking at, I haven't got a clue, me.
It's the IP4 address, which is 192.168.1.103. That's what you need to type in.
That's what it is?
And then you type in .8083 at the end.
Don't put the triangle in.
Hey?
Don't put the V on the side in.
The dot, the 2 little dots.
With the dot.
Mm-hmm.
So...
The HTTP at HTT.
Yeah.
Those 2 dots, then // 192.
Yeah.
Dot 168.
Yeah.
Dot 1.103.
Yeah.
Those 2 little dots and then 8083.
Yeah, done it.
And it's still not working.
Yeah, look. Let's change my screen, you know. Change window. Oh, not that page. It's this one. There you go.
Put that in an address bar, that's why. Copy that and put it in the address bar. No, you've done it wrong. Yeah, enter. There you go.
Yeah.
And then you can, and then wait for it to load and then log in. And then you can do all that jazz with it.
No way, man. No way, that's clever, that, isn't it?
Look how big it is, though. I mean, I'm looking at my OFP at the moment, and it looks better.
That's better, that, like, isn't it? On there than it is on that tablet thing.
Yeah.
So you could get rid of that tablet on there now. How do you get rid of your screen?
You can get rid of the tablet, but it'd be handy to keep the tablet there with something else on it, you know. So it's used for the tablet.
How do you remove it? Where'd you click to get rid of it?
Somewhere on there. I know you can remove it. It's on the back somewhere. Oh, there you go. I found it. It's where your stick is. Your flight stick.
Yeah.
You move down to the left and it looks like a speaker thing. You click on top of that and the tablet disappears.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then, it logs back in again. But I noticed that when you do whatever you do on the tablet, it doesn't change on the tablet in the Airbus. That still keeps the same. So I can remove this around and refresh. Wait a minute, it stopped working again, has it? I left it too long. Hang on, let's go back. Oh god. Oh, there it goes, back working again. So, what are your thoughts on it, Dan? Like Ether just said.
It's
Alright.
bad.
Yeah.
Needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it does, because my CPU is not as high as before, but it's still 80%. Still 80%. Don't I keep doing that one? Oh. That is dope. That you
Time
can,
to jump
that is
into
dope.
this.
Wow. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the tablet because I am going to.
Investigate.
I do like the tablet option. That's good, but everything else it needs working on. Like CPU being so high. Meh.
Are you going to send that picture to the men?
I will contact them. Yeah, definitely. They're probably aware of it anyway, because everyone's having the same problem. It's new and yeah, I think they will, because even though I was doing a flight and I'm getting like 38 FPS now, which is in the dark. Then I checked our CPU and it was literally 100% when we first checked. Hang on, I'm gonna close this down for a second. Go to Task Manager. It's probably because the software went in the background. Oh bagger! What is it doing that for? Task Manager. So my CPU is at that percentage. Right, I'm gonna close the software down. That's running in the background. And guess what? It's gone back down to 20%. So yeah, it's definitely the software in the background. Let's stop working. Oh, lost connection. Maybe I didn't know that already. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and main menu, continue.
I'm pleased with the landing rate
It's
though.
new and from a new dev team. I'm sure they will figure it out. 40% my CPU load
Yeah, mine's a lot higher than that.
with it running.
Mine's Ether's got a lot more cores than us, but mine's running a lot higher. Since we put it down to performance, it's gone down to 100 to 80%. Down to 80%. But my CPU is actually nice and cool. My CPU is actually cool. Not too bad. Right, cut that down. Cut that down. Cut down the core. Cut down our first UPIC and shut down the sim. Yay. Yeah, just have to give it time, to be honest.
It's no excuse though, mate. They should have checked these things before they released it.
Well, at least we had good FPS in our sim, so that's a good positive thing, to be honest.
Oh yeah, FPS was perfect, mate.
Yeah.
Couldn't fault that.
But and it even made a big difference when we put it down to performance, which can, to be honest, Mr. T should need to do that as well. Put it down to performance, because it has helped me. So
yeah, look what people are writing. I've just put that in. I put that picture in, mate.
Which room?
In the support threads.
There's a support threads. Okay.
Your CPU is thermal throttling. I think your CPU should boost to 4.8 gigahertz.
Mine's at 4.8, and I'm still high.
Or core turbo without multi-core enhancement, but I don't know for that CPU specifically.
Other games will beg your CPU to 100% as
The
well.
non-K version usually has lower clock.
Battlefield is, I know that.
It is a K version, isn't it? My CPU.
Yeah, it's a K version.
They're saying it's not.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a 10. You got a 10700, not a K. No, you don't have a K version.
So I need a new CPU.
No, of course you don't.
I thought I had a K.
No, I thought it did too, but obviously not. The base speed is 2.9, and your boost clock is for still eligible to do 4.8 though, I'm guessing. Yeah, yours is not an yours is not an OC. Yeah, yours is not overclockable. But you should
I wouldn't want
allable
to overclock it. I wouldn't want to overclock it.
yeah,
I
but
think
you
that's
should
what's the
allable
point.
to get up to 4 gigahertz easily anyway. So that's fine. You should allable to get up to 4 gigahertz anyway. I mean,
Well, I
either
said no. It boosts to 4.8.
the non-K are binded worse as they won't boost at all the way up to 4 call. They don't. But yeah, there should be more than 3.7. Oh my god, everyone's chatting about it. Mine's a K version, Dan, so I can get up to 5.1. Yeah, I'm gonna type something. That 4.8 is only a single core on the Intel chips, yeah. I'm using i7. I have mine at 4.7 gigahertz and all 24 cores.
Yeah, but it's not yours, is it?
No, it's
The
Ether's. But
company.
Ether owns a CPU. Yeah, the only thing that doesn't own is his card. But everything else he owns. Champs. What's your highest champs you getting?
Me?
Yeah, roughly around 60 Celsius.
On which?
On your CPU.
No, it wasn't anywhere near 60. It was about 45, 50.
Temperatures while you were gaming at the time.
45, 50.
What is it now?
What is it now?
Yeah. I thought you said it was around 60 when you told me the first time.
No, it's at 45.
Yeah, it was around 60.
That's looking at that thing though.
Even
Pilot
at 60 shouldn't be like that.
What?
We just discussing about the CPU load while we are flying the A320 Fenix. That's all. Because while Dan and I was flying, before even checking it, both of our CPUs are 100% max, and it's showing all my 8 cores are like maxed out to 100%.
No, we're not moaning.
Oh. Oh God.
Mate, I could go and get an i7 10700K now.
No, it's nothing to do with your CPU, Dan. Don't worry about it. It's how the program optimization is. That's all.
They're only 300 quid.
Dan, your CPU you got now is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just how the performance of the software is running in the background that's doing the issues. That's all. I mean, like I said, it wouldn't make any difference because I'm on the K version and it's high for me as well.
But I'll need a K version soon, won't I? One day.
Why? What do you need the K version for?
Or what's the new one that's coming out?
Go on, which new one?
There's a new Intel processor.
Yeah, but you need a new motherboard and a whole lot then. You need a whole new system if you're going to get a new Intel. They are working on it as well, but the scenery MFS has flagged that says if it's pushed back in blah 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 blah. They're working on doing a blah 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 blah. Okay, they are working on it. They are going to be working on it to performance. Make it any better in about 2 years' time. You will need to change. Yeah, but that's 2 years' time. Yeah, it sounds like they are aware of it, Dan. They are working on it, but it's just crazy. Even if you overclock it, it won't make any difference because I'm running at 4.8 and I'm still freaking high. Oh, someone just commented to me now. You should boost clock yours to 5.1. I don't want to overclock mine just yet, you muppet.
See, I don't know what these are talking about here, mate. I don't know. Help him check the things. Maybe are you on the latest update? 60 degrees. I was talking about Dan. That is Dan. Did you try GPU rendering?
They're all talking about different things now. That guy's talking about something else because I'm reading the chat and it's all different topics. One guy is saying about account. Nothing to do with you, Dan. Account. They got an account issue where he's trying to buy something on the website, saying, "Can you reset my account? Send you an email." Blah 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 blah. And he's contacting one of the admins about that.
In 2 years' time, mate, I'll have a brand new PC, so I'm not worried.
In 2 years' time, definitely.
Yeah, we're getting a 40 series card a lot.
Besides, what we'd done is we put it onto performance, and that helped, didn't it?
We put on to performance, and it was a beast, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there we go. That's what we had to do. So we will see how it goes. But I think end of the day, even though the CPU is running at 100% or 80%, as long as the temperatures are good and the simulator is performing quite well with good FPS, I wouldn't worry about it too much at all. Hey T, what's up? I wouldn't worry about it too much because end of the day, look at Battlefield. Battlefield uses a lot of your CPU, Dan, and that's perfectly normal. So I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, neither agrees with me. Exactly. Battlefield is massive in CPU. Mr. T, you just missed me coming to landing in Frankfurt, and boy, we had a joyride, didn't we, Dan?
That was cool.
It was amazing. We had ATC, we had the whole lot, and I did my first official landing in the Fenix A320, and my landing weight was 117. Best landing.
What's happened to my phone, man?
Huh? Your phone?
Without a battery. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is amazing, Bird. There is some things that I think they need to, you know, there's some things that need to work on, but I need to go and change the game settings, to be honest. I've just pooped in to say hi. Hello. Yeah, oh, it's gone off now. Mr. T, if you've got yourself a tablet, right, you can actually connect your Fenix EFB to the tablet, and then you can control your aircraft using the tablet. So that's what Dan and I got set up now, which I can't get on because it's been okay. Actually, it's in. I better save it. I better save this web page first. There we go. Code, and then I will save it. Add to bookmarks. And also I can do it from here. There we go. There we go. As you can see here. On screen right now. So yeah, I can be flying and I can open up this on my Google Chrome and do what you have to do. Makes it a lot easier than moving your camera around just to use a tablet. But yeah, Dan's going to do that from now on. Open up on Google Chrome and do it that way. Are you, Dan?
Maybe, yeah.
I find that on the tablet you've got a bit of delay response. So definitely. Yeah, and another helpful tip in your Fenix on your Fenix software. I know it might not make any difference for some people, but for me and Dan, because this is what we find out just by playing around with it, which will help you help the system as well, especially if you're streaming. Is from the software, make sure that your display quantity is set to performance. And then apply. That makes a big difference for me. Right, you need to shoot. Right, not a problem, Mr. T, but I'm going to head off anyway, guys.
Yeah, same, mate. Same.
Just make sure it's set to performance, because then it changes something in the plane. Well, basically, it changes the textures so that it doesn't look high definition. Basically, in your eCam screen becomes more pixelated, blurry, but more brighter. But it makes it more smoother on the system, especially as the CPU is throttling at 80%. But yeah, who can I rate? Let's do two-tone Murphy then, Dan. What's Kengo doing?
Flying.
Yeah, he's flying. Let's do two-tone Murphy because he's flying as well, but he's doing things more interesting. But yeah, I'm happy with that flight, guys. If you want to see that flight, just watch the VOD. But yeah, I'm going to rate Two-Tone Murphy, who is doing... What is he doing? Flying. Oh, he's doing the FS Academy. And I will be back tomorrow for more flying. Oh, Dan, have you seen your DMs before I DM'd you?
My DM.
Yeah, let me bring this up. Yeah, if you click the link at the bath, that's my flight routes that I'm doing. It's called the Kangaroo Tour.
Okay, so we've gone to Frankfurt, then we're going to Rome tomorrow, then we're going to Athens.
Or whenever we can fit it in. Whenever we can fit in.
Then Karachi. Then Karachi to
the Kangaroo Tour.
Calcutta to John to Singapore to Soket Hatta. Then we're going to
all the way to Australia, people.
Darwin to Sydney. Do you know what though, mate? I don't think I'm going to fly that 320 till he put some work into it. I think that's me done with it now.
I'm not going to put it into bed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fly it to see how it goes because, well, definitely want to stream it. But if it gets too bad, then I'll wait and see. Because I did enjoy it flying it.
Yeah, I did myself. I enjoyed flying it.
It's an incredible plane. It's really, especially what the textures and inside the cab looks like and all that jazz.
But for the way it's carrying on, no, mate, with regard to shooting up things and stuff, nah, mate. I'll fly the 737. You get no problem with that, mate. It's a well better bird.
It's optimized better in a way.
It's a lot better, mate. Well better than that. I think personally it's well better than that. Well better. The 7.3.
I mean, there's some things I've issues with the new A320, but then they are positive about it. So positive about it, but boy.
Yeah, I'm positive that they'll get it sorted, but at the present time, mate, I think I'm gonna stick with the 7.3.
Definitely.
I've got it. I don't need to worry about it. I can fly the 7.3 with no issues whatsoever. Don't have nothing to worry about when you're flying that. Not a thing.
Well, with that, I'm going to raid this guy and shut down my stream.
So, mate, I'm going myself. I'm going downstairs to chill for half an hour.
Yeah, roger that.
I'll catch you tomorrow, buddy.
Right, guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow. On the flip side, with more flying. Whoop, whoop, check like a place. Whoop, whoop.
Right, mate, I'm going. See you soon.
Roger that. Right, end.